My parents gave my sister the house she deserved, then texted me to pay the mortgage. I replied, ask the owner. 2 days later, their lawyer called me, panicking. I heard every word through the living room wall. We're giving the house to Danielle, my father said. She deserves it. She's starting a family. My mother nodded. You're 32 and single, Stephen. What would you do with a 4-bedroom house? I stood in the doorway of my childhood home, still wearing my work clothes from the nonprofit, where I counsel families facing foreclosure. My sister Danielle squealed from the couch. Her husband, Brad, pumped his fist. They'd been married 6 months. Our own house, Danielle shrieked. Brad, we can finally get that outdoor kitchen. My father smiled at them. You two deserve this. You're building something real. He didn't look at me once. I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment downtown, drove a 10-year-old Honda. My family thought I was barely scraping by on my $4,000 salary. They had no idea I was worth 8 figures. Congratulations, I said quietly. Oh, don't pout, Stephen, my mother said. You should be happy for your sister. Family helps family. I left before dinner, sat in my car for 10 minutes, hands shaking. My phone buzzed. Mom, mortgage payment due tomorrow. Send the $2,800 like usual. Now that Danielle owns the house, she'll need your support more than ever. I stared at that text. For 10 years, I'd been paying their mortgage every single month. They thought I was just helping out, being the responsible son. They didn't know the truth. 10 years ago, when my father got fired for financial mismanagement, they were 3 months from foreclosure. They came to me begging. I was 22, fresh out of college. I had just sold my first algorithm, a risk analysis tool I'd built, for $150,000. I could have given them the money, but I knew my father, knew my mother, knew they'd waste it. So I created Cascade Holdings LLC, a shell company. For 10 years, they paid me. And I bought their mortgage from the bank for pennies on the dollar. When they forgot, I covered it from my nonprofit salary so they'd never default. I was the bank. They just didn't know it. And they just transferred the deed to my sister without telling their lender. That was a breach, a big one. I typed my reply, asked the owner. I hit send. Then I called my lawyer. Price, it's time. They violated the due on sale clause. 2 days later, my father called. Send the acceleration notice.